Hello my friends and welcome, Yoponio here, and welcome to our next deck guide. We're going to feature this time the new Thoth Midrange Rogue that brought me in the May season to Legendary, and I think it's going to be an extremely nice deck to actually ladder up in the June season to come. Yeah, that happens when you're German. Sometimes you screw it up. So June season is incoming, and I think that the Rogue is extremely powerful. Brought us to Legend, definitely able to get top 100 at some point. So it's a really good one, and we're gonna have a full guide again featuring, well, the deck, Mulligan replacements, and also some gameplay. You can jump just everywhere where you want, and we're gonna just straight jump into the explanations for the deck. The deck looks on the first eyeing like some kind of miracle rogue because you're just going the standard way somewhere, but it's definitely not aiming for that cold blood Leroy finish because that's kind of boring, you know, conceal, cold blood, etc. If you're asking, is that deck better? Is the conceal miracle rogue better? Yes, it is, most likely. In certain matchups, it could be worse, but the conceal effect is just extremely strong. But this deck, I can assure you, has a little bit more fun. Especially, you have the Undercity Hucksters, super great early game minions, but also card value minions against warriors, priests, mages, somewhere that. I mean, I have won games against a freeze mage by getting an ice block from an Undercity Huckster. And I mean, with the new Thoth's Corruptor, you already have like Undercity Huckster 2 more theoretically with new Thoth, plus the 2 cards, so 4 more, plus the 2 Undercity Hucksters, plus 2 cards from them again. So it's like kind of crazy the card advantage you're pouring out. I mean, the basic idea of the deck is be a bit anti-aggro. So beat Shamans, beat Zoo, beat Hunter, for example. Those are kind of the decks I have been really having great success against. Tempo Warrior also, out control kill. Get the value with the Tomb Pillager and everything. New Thoth, Rectations. Sap, tempo kill. Also, I mean, Karen and Savannahs are just extremely nice additions because they are super sticky. The Dark Iron Skulker is an extreme surprise. People do not count with it. Often I get asked, can you put a Shadow Step in? I would love to put a Shadow Step in, but I never really found a spot for it. Maybe Xyrilla out, but Xyrilla on the other hand can give you that Shadow Stab poison too. But well, you could get a Shadow Stab for real to just go for multiple new Thoth. Certain matchups, that's definitely something you need. Yes, there is less heal in the deck, but you're playing like mid-range hunters. So the deck plays like you play on curve, you massacre your opponent, you get him racked. If the enemy decides to just snipe down your face, especially if you're playing, for example, against a hunter, yes, you might not have the power to heal or taunt against that, but that was never your plan. So you're playing it kind of mid-range hunter, straightforward to the face, get your card draws, which will there's a slight advantage against mid-range hunter. You actually have card draw with the Fan of Knives and Azure Drake Sprint. And so on. By the way, if you don't like Sprint, you can put on an Auctioneer. That would definitely be something that actually works out. The deck is well built. You get some really cool 4-drops. You can go for Undercity Huckster, then like SI7 slowdown, Hunter's Raptor copy something, Tomb Pillager. And then from that point on, like, the game just steamrolls the opponent. But I would say we're going to go over to the Mulligans now, and we'll see what you should definitely be looking out for. Mulligan-wise, in an aggro matchup, you're definitely going to look for the Backstab. First of all, I mean, that's just the card. Also, Undercity Huckster, extremely good 2-drop. SI7 agent. I mean, if you have a Backstab, SI7 agent, obviously keeper. I like to have an Eviscerate because it's often like Tempo Mage, kill that 3-2, or like Coin Eviscerate, kill a Totem Golem, or Undercity Huckster Eviscerate. Like, Eviscerate is just a really powerful tool of mass destruction. I mean, if you're holding a Shadow Strike instead of an Eviscerate, you can just keep the Shadow Strike because sometimes that's like your only weapon against a Totem Golem. Would I keep a sap? Maybe against a shaman, but not against a warlock, for example. Could definitely be something you might be looking out for. Tomb Pillager depends on... Against Shaman, Tomb Pillager could be okay, but mostly you're really looking for those 4 cards. They are just key to kill. I mean, if you hold a Preparation Fan of Knives or Preparation Eviscerate, you can also keep that because then you just need to top deck SI or Van Cleave and you can make a really, really great board. Prep Fan in general or Fan in general could be really good against Warlock because that's kind of the card if you put down like 2-1 minion, 1-1 minion, 1-3 minion, and then you get like Fan of Knives might be the extreme good Clear play. Versus a control warrior, or versus control warrior. Why am I saying control warrior? Versus control in general, like mid-range control. Undercity Huckster is still #1 drop there. Tomb Pillager is extremely nice, especially against the tempo warrior, just to get more tempos. Eviscerate I like to keep, like, especially against the warriors, to just like coin Eviscerate to kill away Frosting Berserkers, for example, or like all those Cthulhu minions against the Druids, for example, with Fendril. Whereas the Shadow Strike might be better there. Also, an Azure Drake can be a good keeper because you don't want to fall down in cards if you kind of have that in your hand. Sometimes I do keep an Unearthed Raptor, so if you have a Huckster or Tomb Pillager in hand, you can definitely keep a Raptor and try to kind of get like the combo plays running. That's where I'm looking at the mulligans here. And now we're going to go for the replacements, and then you can see some great gameplay. Wise, mostly I'm getting asked, what can I put in for Cairn? Whereas actually, well, Cairn is kind of one of the key cards because Cairn is super good, but you could play Journey Below, a second one. Yes, a second one, and just get your Cairn. I mean, it's even a good card because you can combo it with the SI7 agents or with Van Cleave, so it's not that bad to actually have. I mean, that would like kind of be my answer for Cairn. Could also be a Black Knight, but kind of would go for the second Journey because there can also be a Sylvanas popping out ultimately. Why not general play like that? Because I like to have Cairn in. It's a good minion. Then also Cyril Poison of Mine, probably the second most asked card. Could put it in a second Urza Ring Farsia just to have the heal or just like the curve minions more. You could put in an Infested Tauren also, or just the one Shadow Stab we're talking about, because Shadow Stab can be an extremely great card to go for, especially to like double Nuthoff, triple Nuthoff at some point. So that's a really cool thing that might be possible, and that would be the replacement. Now comes the gameplay. I wish you a lot of fun with it. Thanks for watching so far, and well, tune in on live stream soon again. Yep, that was exactly my plan.
The pleasure is mine.
Was exactly my plan from the beginning on. Just get the second Eviscerate. Okay. If he doesn't have a Rock Biter, this is good. Yeah, I don't know why I kept the preparation in my starting hand. Well, that's a fairly decent start for us already.
Hey, you want lights out? Okay.
Maybe the double preparation turns out to be good. I mean, you never know until you know, right? See about that. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card draw sources, 6, 7 actually with the Undercity Huckster, so it's kind of okay. And you got Thelnis, Fans, Azure Drake, Sprint, double Huckster, which is for me a card draw source actually. Okay, we're gonna
Hey, lights out.
attack, kill.
Thank you.
Okay, he plays every Finn is awesome. I don't know why, but we can prep every Finn at some point. Okay. It's an important part of the game.
Careful. Hey, lights out.
Okay. Next turn I could prep anything. Evan of Aerodome. Sorry. Good morning, Pony. Told you Incuba will be better for you. Well, it works. Evan, it definitely does a really, really good job there. Thank you for your donation, and you're right. I have no problem admitting that. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, and let's also do that. Should just get that removed. Yeah, already worth it, guys. Already worth it.
The light protects me.
Fairly helpful deck to go for him.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
Yeah, this deck is quite doing a good job there. So double prep was in the end useful there. You know? Please nerf. Actually, Tomb Pillager needs a nerf. I do agree on that. The main problem is not Rogue itself. The main problem is just Tomb Pillager. Or how they could nerf the whole deck. Maybe change Auctioneer to the next time you cast a spell, you draw a card. So like that, the Auctioneer can only draw one card per turn. You know what I mean? So the next time you cast a spell, draw a card, and that effect can like only apply once per turn. So that might be a way to nerf the whole deck. Because the problem is not certain cards. The problem is like altogether everything. That kind of makes it really ridiculous sometimes. So that's where I would go on if you would want to nerf it in any way. Yeah, this shall be an easy win, especially with Nidolf in your hand already. 1 card per turn for 6 mana is too bad. Yeah, what? 7 cards per turn for 6 mana is too good. I don't care if they destroy the deck. Because the deck needs to be destroyed. I mean, you saw every single player almost in the spring prelims playing Rogue. What tells you that? The deck's too strong, right? Hey, Satana. Good to see you, my friend. What deck are you finding is easiest to climb ladder with at the moment? The Rogue.
There is a lot at stake here.
The Rogue is pretty strong. Oh no! What shall we do now? Enemy so crazy draw. Well, first things first. Die, lowly scum. Second things second. Die, lowly scum. Get a card?
So many wonderful poisons.
Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. And I mean, next turn you just kill and win. Did I miss lethal? Maybe. I didn't even look for lethal. To be fair, I didn't even look for lethal. Because I'm just gonna win this game. Whatever he does. And even if he's a flying unicorn that poops rainbows, I win this game.
Hey, lights out.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Well played.
Doo-doo-doo. First game won. Pretty impressive. No, actually pretty okay. Okay, double tomb. That's like a starting hand I would like to see. Guys, don't ask the question like, how did he get to legendary? He might have played it the very first time now on legend. Who says that he got legend with that deck? You know, people have to learn their decks too. Huh? I prefer Undercity Huckster over Poisons, even though the Poisons are insane. But first of all, I can play Undercity Huckster on curve, and second of all, he gives me warrior cards. And if there's one thing I like to get, that's YOLO warrior cards. So our enemy's like, oh, what did he get? And then surprise the motherfucker, and then he loses. Yeah, it's perfect. Well, that was the surprise motherfucker whirlwind. So that warrior card wasn't all too good, right?
Do you have the artifact?
Oh, does he play standard Elise Control Warrior? Because I haven't seen that in ages. I mean, I would love him to play that now, because I just haven't seen this deck in ages. Remgos, I had a wonderful weekend. I hope you too. Isn't it like Dr. Boom and Sword of Justice? The bombs get the effect first, so Boom get played. Exactly, Ashtix. That's where I was confused about Nudoff, because Dr. Boom is like the last gender of the game. Just whip that whirlwind around. If he has more than 1 minion, pretend it's Brawl. I like your attitude, sir. I like your attitude. You can do that. I could also surprise Brawl my surprise whirlwind my own minions. You know, he wouldn't see that coming, that I surprise whirlwind my own minions, and then he just concedes because he's like, what? Concede? He's gets like majorly confused by that. Whirlwind. Taskmaster. Kill. Coin. I shouldn't have played the Frosing. That was bad because he might just Brawl now. But then we'll see. Where that goes.
I have an axe to grind.
So many wonderful poisons.
Yeah, guys, if you're planning to make a giant Van Cleave, it's not a misplay. Just saying. You know? If you're planning to make a giant Van Cleave, it's okay. Oh, don't be super rude. Because you could have Ravaging Ghoul twice or Ravaging Ghoul into Whirlwind. That'd be uncool. Ravaging Ghoul. Oh, man.
Need a taste? Here we go.
Okay, I would get double Huckster, double Tomb, Surreal. Right? That's crazy enough to do it, actually. That's like crazy enough to do it. Oh, I like that. Okay. I mean, he hasn't used... Oh, there's his monkey. Oh, please play early monkey. Because that would be bad for him.
I have an axe to grind.
Could you please play early monkey?
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm surreal. Yeah, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. If he brawls, yeah, he brawls. I get 5 cards. Okay. What? Okay. Interesting. Axe Flinger. Okay, Axe Flinger. We get quite some surprise burst going on. I mean, I can backstab I can attack, backstab Axe Flinger, 4 damage, 8 damage, 12 damage. You know, I get plus 10 damage in hand right now because I can backstab my own minion to do more.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
He must have a shield slam or that would be a misplay.
Exactly.
I have no time for games.
Okay. We have plus 10 damage now. Plus 12 damage. Plus 13 damage. So I get 15. If he doesn't armor up, I would win. He might. The funny part is he might have a Ravaging Ghoul and doesn't want to play it because it would backstab him. Yeah, I win, right? Okay, wait a second. I go for Sap. Weapon up. Heroic Strike.
Here we go.
5 in the face.
Let none survive.
5, 2. Coin. Eviscerate. SI. Backstab our own minion. Well played. Ho, the puzzle. Ready to fling. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Watch your back.
I kick everything. I don't like that. It might just be a tribute or the best song in the world. Who knows? Never good. Yeah, starting hand is not the best, but I'll start smiting his face. Innervate into...
Where shall I strike?
I'm gonna stab that.
Here we go.
It's gonna play it again. And we're gonna Skulker, Prep, Eviscerate. Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna Prep. Skulker. Eviscerate. I was hoping for a 1 HP minion to pop out so I could actually kill that. And next turn we can play Sylvanas. We still have our Shadow Strike in case he plays Fandral, so we need an instant removal. Annoying Living Roots. We could just play Sylvanas here to just make him trade everything in. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Sylvanas, make him trade everything in, and next turn I go for Journey. Journey below, into Ring, into Van Cleef 6/6. Or Journey into Eviscerate into that, but we'll see about it. When I get 2 threats cleared, that's fine. Could be worse. But I really don't want to use my Shadow Strike. Yeah, that's why you want to keep your Shadow Strike. So, well played. At least in that position. Journey. I mean, we're super close to that. We're super close to that. So chat, which we're gonna do there? We're gonna pick that now. Are we gonna pick a new Barak? Because we're almost in that turn. Or is it rather going to be Surreal? Because we can play that next turn together with Earthen Ring. Yeah, I guess we have to pick Surreal, guys. Yeah, Chad really wants to have a noob. Okay, let's do this. I mean, we don't so desperately want to get legend that we deny fun, okay? We do not so desperately want to get legend that we don't go for fun. So I agree, a noob is good. I mean, Cirilla would have been the perfect curve. But a noob is more fun. So that counts for something, I guess. Mulch, okay. Wilson Meow, thank you for your resubs. Thank you for the first time subs. Pleasure to have you with us, my friend. Thank you for that. Welcome to the family. Okay, I could a noob into Nudolf, or I actually play Cairn under City Huckster. Like, I got a noob and never play him because I want to go for Nudolf play. Did any Death Rattle minion die yet? We all knew that he wants to go for Fendrel and Power of the Wild now. Preferable Fendrel, double Power of the Wild. Preferable Fendrel, 2-drop, double Power of the Wild. Or Fendrel, 4-drop, Innervate, double Power of the Wild. Something along that line. Okay. And that's a Schweib. Okay, he has enough damage to kill us probably next turn, and I'm just going to play Nudolf now. Well, that would almost be perfect. Almost, sadly. Yeah. When you say kills my dude, you get them back. If you had the coin there, it would have been like super perfect. I doubt that we'll survive. But if we survive, we should actually win this game. So we'll see about that. And there's the missing Cyril, guys. There's the missing Cyril. We could have played in the turn where we actually choose to. You remember the turn where we draw our cards, where we just sprinted instead of playing Cyril? Yeah, that turn. What? Okay, really? Yeah, well, if I lose to that, I'm Swift Rage. Niemals glücklich, Babywut. Brauchte genau das und nichts anderes. Okay, wait a second. We're gonna go for... Let's get... that kill? Well, that's actually pretty... that's pretty fucking decent.
For honor.
Let none survive.
Okay, safety first. Start hooking his face. Arr! Arr! No, I don't go for Azure Fan of Nice because I really want to heal, guys. You don't go for Azure Fan of Nice because you really want to heal. Hey, TPQK. TPKQ. Damn it. 100 years. I'm an engineer working from home. You make my work so much more fun. So here's a big thanks to you. By the way, don't listen to any critics. You deserve to be on the top. TPKQ. Welcome, engineering brother from another mother. That is way too much money. Way too much money. Huge thank you. Big shout out, TP. That is just insanely awesome of you, my friend. And definitely valued pretty damn high. So can I see some hearts and whatever you get ready for that situation? Some D's here from the subs and everything. 100 is a lot. 100 is so much. So big time thank you. I hope everything is going good in the engineering business currently. Okay, let's try. This is for you, TP. Okay, this month's legendary is for you, sir. trying the best. Okay, does he play Doc? Does he? What? Did I miss a Mimo there? Pinnin! Get have you there. Too long since I donated last. Hope you get to Legend today. I'm crossing my fingers for y'all while studying economic stuff. Mechanical engineering and studying economics sucks. Go, you're awesome and doing an awesome awesome job entertaining. Thank you also, Pinnin, for your 10 euros. That is as amazing as the 100 euros. Just great to see such a big fucking damn support. Thank you, my friends. Really. 10 euros is also a lot of money to give to someone, and every single bit just helps a lot. And that is legendary for TBKQ and Mr. Pinnin. Our enemy is Dust in the Wind, and there you go. Finally, that took us long.